sticky note that I put up above my desk. I have a cupboard above my desk. And on that sticky note, there are 2 questions. The first question is, what do you consider to be your greatest strength? The second question is, how do you want to use them? Now, I put this up in a prominent place, primarily 2 reasons, I guess. One is that I have a tendency to get stuck in the quicksand of all the things that can go wrong, are wrong, will go wrong, or maybe not to my liking. The second reason that it's up there is a reminder for me when I'm working with my clients. My preference is to focus on the solution. Where are we going from here? Rather than looking back at all of the things that have gone wrong in the past. So the sticky note is up there for me and for my clients for where are we heading? What's the next thing that we're heading to? So as I was pondering this a little bit, I came up against some barriers, I guess. Rotten little anti-change devil on my shoulder saying things like, who are you kidding? You don't have any real strengths, you're an imposter. That's a bit of a problem. Second little kind of rotten thing it was saying to me was, that problem's real. You can't just think it away. As if 2 wasn't enough, there was more. I want to use these strengths, but other people get in my way. So the blame game. Or, there's a 4th one. I could, if just this other thing was taken care of first. So it's always something else. Again, that's sort of the blaming it on something outside me game. So it seems to me this is a great place to begin tapping. So remember to take responsibility for your own health and well-being, and that by tapping along you're agreeing to the terms that can be found at www.drleannamanuel.com/disclaimer. I don't know where this is going to go, but feel free to tap along. Even though I'm having trouble identifying my strengths, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm having trouble identifying my strengths, I'm sure there are some. And when I identify them, it'll be great. Even though I'm having some trouble identifying my strengths right now, I deeply and completely accept all of me. Having trouble identifying strengths. I'm having trouble identifying my strengths. Every time I come up with one, that little devil on my shoulder tells me it's not true. Hard time finding my strengths. Hard time believing they're real. I've been listening to that little voice telling me that I don't have any. And that the ones I think I have aren't the real thing. They're not real strengths. That little devil tells me I'm an imposter. And I've been listening to that. Yeah, I have this strength, but I'm not as good as Joe. Or I'm not as good as Mary. So that must not be a real strength at all. Having trouble finding my strengths. Having trouble finding my strengths. Take a deep breath. Karate chop. Even though I have these real problems, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have these very real problems, I'm okay. Even though I have these problems, these real challenges that I have to face, I love and accept me. These problems, these problems, these problems, these problems that seem very real, these real problems, these problems, these problems, these problems. Can't think them away. The problems are real. I can't think away these problems. But maybe I could be open to some real solutions. I have these problems. The problems have solutions. I can be open to clarity. I can be open to help. I can be open to divine guidance. I could listen to my inner guidance. I may have real problems, but they just might be solvable. If not by myself, then maybe by somebody else. All of these problems, all of these problems. Take a deep breath. Karate chop. Even though I have all these problems, and I have all these strengths, and I haven't been able to put them together, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have problems, and I've had some trouble identifying my strengths, I choose to put those things together in a way that's creative and innovative and exciting. Even though I've had problems and had trouble identifying solutions and not been able to recognize my own strengths, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I choose to use my strengths, not only to solve my problems, but to create an exciting future. I have all these strengths. I'm really smart. I'm pretty creative. I'm strong. I have a good vocabulary. be pretty organized. I get things done pretty quickly. These are all pretty good strengths. I wonder how I can use those things to solve the problems that are with me today and to create an exciting future for tomorrow. I've identified some pretty big strengths. Now I just have to decide how to use them. I choose to allow solutions to come easily. I choose to allow solutions to come easily. I choose to allow my problems to be solved easily. I choose to let it be easy. I'm allowing things to come easily. I'm allowing my strengths to shine and my problems to fade. I'm using my greatest strengths in the way that I want to use them. Take a deep breath and let it out. What are your greatest strengths? How do you want to use them? Until next time, happy tapping.